I'll tell you what happened in the court yesterday. Day before yesterday, a case came up before me. So it was a final hearing case where I had told the counsel as to the status of law and where they stood and what is going to be the result of the case. And I gave time to both sides counsel saying that please look into all these citations and get back. This is how the case is going to go. So the counsel went into the case laws, came back yesterday, and when they came yesterday, both the counsels were looking, I was able to see a lot of happiness in their face. They said that we have gone through it, we know what the result of the case is going to be. So one counsel is going to succeed. The other counsel said that my client asked me as to what will be the result of this case. So he had said that I went through the law, we are argued, and I don't think we will be able to succeed in this case. The moment this was informed to the client orally says, I'm going to change you. But he did not give anything in writing. By the time this counsel comes for arguing the case, 5 minutes before that he gets a message in his mobile phone saying, I have withdrawn your wakalat. Please do not argue this case on my behalf. So this is the level up to which now clients are moving. This is the level up to which now clients are moving. In all such cases, ensure that the status, dignity and interest of the advocate is in no way affected. Please uphold him. Please ensure that such an advocate should never be brought down, and the clients must be made to understand that after all it is the advocates who are carrying their problems and posing it before the court and trying to get them.
Sir, again please excuse me for interfering. Thirumangalam Judge Renuga B.A.B.L. I think she is additional district municip, sir. She spent 1.5 years, sir, at Thirumangalam, trial court judge, newly appointed. I find that she is more law-abiding to gain corruption. Please excuse me for that in yoga, sir. Please excuse me. She is finding one witness, Fargunan, not served notice, while that Fargunan is a forged witness, a forged plaintiff, number 4, in OS 30 of 2014, sir. When the judges, trial court judges are corrupt and lethargic and influence peddling, the advocate gets gain. She is not bothered, sir. I showed her what the witness beta memo has been served on the Fargunan, the plaintiff number 4. She simply, sir, na paakron sir, paathittu naan solren sir. She is telling, she is a judge. Mobile phone எடுத்துக்கிட்டு சார், இந்த அம்மா வந்து வாக்கிங் அப்படி பண்ணு, கேமரா முன்னாலே வாக்கிங் பண்ணுது, பெரிய லார்டு மாதிரி. ஏன்னா இவங்கெல்லாம் ஜட்ஜா சார். சார் நீங்கள் உங்கள் காலை கூட கொடுங்க, நான் காலை பிடிச்சிக்கிறேன். நீங்கள் யாருன்னு எனக்கு தெரியாது. நீங்கள் தான் ஜஸ்டிஸ் என் ஆனந்தான்னு தெரியாது. பட் நான் சொல்கிறேன் சார், பச்சாரி யோகா இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் ட்ரஸ்ட் சார், Bar Council of Tamil Nadu lost their credentials, and Bar Council should be immediately dissolved, and one sitting judge should be posted as a president and secretary, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I have written so many videos, so many letters to learned Mr. Justice N Kirubakaran, sir, at Madurai, sir. சார் உங்களை பார்த்தால நேரில் சிவனே வந்திருக்காரான்னு எனக்கு தெரியல சார். பட் பார் கவுன்சிலை டிசால்வ் பண்ணுங்க சார். இட் இஸ் எ யூஸ்லெஸ் அசோசியேஷன் சார். என்ன ஏன் கேட்குறேன்னா, நான் சீனியர் ஃபெலோ வேல்யூவர் இன் தி இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன் ஆஃப் வேல்யூவர்ஸ் அட் நியூ டெல்லி. எங்களுக்கு கோட் ஆஃப் கான்டக்ட் என்ன தெரியுங்களா? ஒன்று தான், யூ மஸ்ட் பிஹேவ் in public life as a dignified member of this institution of values. இந்த பார் கவுன்சிலில் என்னன்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா சார், மொத்தம் 24 கான்டக்ட் இது போட்டிருக்காங்க. மிஸ்கான்டக்ட், ப்ரொஃபஷனல் அண்ட் அதர் மிஸ்கான்டக்ட். அதர் மிஸ்கான்டக்டில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சார், திஸ் ஃபெலோஸை பில்லே கொடுக்க மாட்டான் சார். எவனும் பில்லே கொடுக்காம சார் இவன் சொத்து எப்படி வாங்குறான்றீங்க எல்லாம் சார் திருட்டு சொத்து, ப்ராஸ்டியூட்ஸ். சார் ஒன் திங் சார், ஐ எம் சாரி டு டிஸ்டர்ப் யூ மிஸ்டர் சிவபெருமான், Mr. Sivaperuman, because I don't know your name again. Who are you? Sir, this they can argue for a prostitute. But these fellows are going to the prostitutes and molesting that prostitute for fees and success, and they are coming to the court and blabbering something, sir. Please dismiss these two judges and two advocates, and dismiss this entire Bar Council of India, and it should be taken over by some honest judge like you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Sorry to disturb you again in yoga, sir. This is Pachari Yoga International Trust, sir. Thank you and thank you, sir. Pachari Yoga International Trust, that is right. This is to certify that OS 30 of 2014 on file with additional district municip Thirumangalam is mollified, illegal, concocted, corrupted and corroded in judicial value, and that Pachari manages to file petition in person to set aside the ex parte permanent injunction in IA number 301 of 2019. This is to certify that this trust places highest esteem in judiciary, and in view thereof praise the Honorable A.D.M Court at Thirumangalam to forward all documents in OS 30 of 2014 to the Registrar of Vigilance at Chennai, Honorable High Court, before whom the said matter is pending. Pachari approaches Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Bar Council of India to invoke penal provisions On hearing advocates Mr. S. Murugadas of Madurai, Mr. G. Adaikalam, and senior advocate S. Namachivayam of Thirumangalam for bribing and judicial trespass in the Honorable A.D.M Court in OS 30 of 2014. Pachari praised the Honorable A.D.M to place the accused Kapalur Sitco, Amman Polymer S Anandan, and officials of KIA for crimes in crime number 135 of 2015, crime number 82 of 2017, and for jumping anticipatory bail of the Honorable Madurai Bench, High Court. Thus signed, Pachari Yoga International Trust, approved senior fellow valuer at the Institution of Valuers, New Delhi, thus dated 25th day of January 2020. Hello, my dear citizen. This is Pachari Yoga International Trust. That is right. This is to certify that this trust is registered under Societies Registration Act in India. This trust is a non-profit and goes online with yoga as a mandate for duty, diligence and dedication in public life. The sole mandate holder of this trust is the approved senior fellow valuer in the Institution of Valuers at New Delhi. Pachari is a senior consulting engineer in the Institution of Engineers at Kolkata. Pachari is the qualified senior technologist from PhD institutions at Coimbatore. Pachari is also the senior cost analyst from the University of Bombay. This senior citizen, Pachari, is also the retired central pensioner in India who can take challenges as an expert in yoga and as an exponent in Bhagavadgita. In this clip, the trust endorses that yoga alone can redefine service, health, hospitalization, trade, production, employment, war and peace. Thus signed by the sole mandate holder for Pachari Yoga International Trust. Thus dated 28th day of January 2020. Please visit further. द्वेष्टि सम्प्रवृत्तानि न निवृत्तानि काङ्क्षति उदासीनवत् आसीनः गुणैः यः न विचाल्यते गुणाः वर्तन्ते इति एव यः अवतिष्ठति न इङ्गते सुखदुःखसमः समलोष्ट अस्मकाञ्चनः तुल्यप्रिय अप्रियः धीरस्तुल्यनिन्दात्मा संस्तुतिः मानापमानयोः मित्र अरिपक्षयोः सर्वारम्भ परित्यागी गुणातीतः सः उच्यते Pachari Yoga International Trust, that is part. This is to certify that Bhagavadgita and yoga will neutralize evil forces threatening good governance in this 21st century. This is also to certify that Bhagavadgita offers yoga, meditation, and recitation as a powerful tool to boost value in Modi's Swachh Bharat towards performance of one's duty irrespective of gain or loss. Pachari Yoga International Trust, that is part. This video is presented under Article 19 and 21 of South Constitution of India to improve understanding of rioters in India involving vandalism and destruction of property. This trust calls on the rioters to stop vandalism and destruction of property in their own safety. And this trust definitely cautions political parties involving in narcissism, influence peddling on gullible youth force, who in turn succumb to suits for damages in the next 10 years. These suits for damages kills the youth force for future years in the trial court. Thus certified this 11th day of March 2020 for Pachari Yoga International Trust. Pachari Yoga International International Trust, that is FIVE. It is unfortunate these years that Indian judges do not use their observation and opinion in delivery of judgment. They hear arguments from both sides and jump like a cat on wall. And I am sorry for that in yoga. This is so because a judge delivers judgments in favor of petitioner in the morning and in favor of the respondent in the evening in similar hypothetical cases. Due to pressure on them, it is pertinent to recognize the following: judge, advocate, and judicial officials are public servants and they fail to cross efficiency bar after the age of 50 years due to health insufficiency and constitutional insufficiency. Judges sit in cramped seat for 30 years. His nerves are kinked, his bone joints are stuck, movement of blood and the pulse is impaired. His hearing gets choked, his heart becomes weak and he lives on drugs and medication every day. Thus, a judge suffers a balance of mind, supervision, accountability, and incapacity. The advocates peddle their influence to trespass the dignity of the court and of the judge. A middleman play the game of narcissism in the registry and on the bench. The judge develops a false ego to accuse bench fixing, only to lose judicial opportunity and judicial placement. I am sorry for that in yoga. Thus certified this 14th day of March 2020 by the sole mandate holder Surendranath Pachari for Pachari Yoga International Trust.